Hi guys! I hope that you're having a great day. I wanted to make this video for you because we are in the midst of a new moon eclipse, and basically when this happens, it's really intense. It can be kind of a darker energy, and there can be major breakthroughs if you take the right actions. So basically, during a new moon eclipse, the moon is a dark moon, and then there's light around the edge of the moon. And when this happens, it's a big sign that there are great beginnings that we can have in our lives. We can discover things about ourselves that we didn't realize. We can have a totally different destiny emerge. Many of us have multiple destinies on our life path, and that's not something that's widely talked about, but it's something that's really important. So a good example is like maybe your destiny was for a while to bring compassion into a corporate setting. And then all of a sudden your destiny is changing, and now your primary destiny is to become a mother or something similar. And that's just one example of how it might work, but for everyone it's different. And the big message here is, what can you do during a new moon eclipse? Because they happen throughout the year, twice a year they happen. And for the next few years, it's 2018 right now, we're going to see these eclipses happen in Capricorn and also in Cancer. So it's really important for you to download your chart, for you to know what those signs mean in regards to you and your life. So for example, Capricorn is my work house, and Cancer is my house of self-sabotage, because I'm a Leo and I was born at a certain time. So make sure that you look into this. You can just go to freeastrology.com. That's where I first did mine, and it gives you a really quick, simple overview. And I think you'll find it to be really helpful. But regardless of what your zodiac sign is or what you are doing in the world, the new moon eclipse is a time where you might be feeling a little moody, you might be feeling a little lost, and you're on the brink of breakthroughs, but it's almost like the light at the end of the tunnel, but you don't see the light yet. So basically, the best thing you can do during a new moon eclipse is to go back to your inner being. When you're feeling like you are angsty, angry, upset, or confused, those are the times when you should start meditating on those things that are kind of upsetting you, or maybe start meditating on where your passion lies. A lot of us sometimes can feel very passionless, and it's really important to have hobbies and to just keep your life interesting, take courses online about anything, and just expand your horizons. And I think that from what I see, luckily I have worked really hard to surround myself with people who are constantly growing, but a lot of other people really don't do that, or they don't push their friends to expand their horizons. They just want to stay in their comfort zone. And eclipse season, so they call it, is a time when everything just kind of gets broken, and there's like a big upheaval and big breakthroughs, and you're like, whoa, I didn't even know this could happen. So basically, what you can do is you can meditate on what's upsetting you, figure out what your fears are from being a bigger and better version of you. Bigger doesn't have to mean anything crazy like you're out there in public. It could just be like you're cooking more and you're feeling better about who you are when you're at home. Just really simple things. So figure out what your fears are, and then start facing your fears. And it's really scary, but it's really important to face your fears on a regular basis and make it a habit, so that anytime the universe presents you with anything, you can overcome it with ease. And the best way to do that is just to sit there and be like, okay, I'm in my meditation, I'm seeing what my fear is, and then ask in your meditation, what is it that I can do to help unlock my fear and help me move forward in life? Because when we have deep fears, it actually makes us get stuck. And then we end up losing pieces of our soul, and then we can't show up as the best human being that we could possibly be in the present moment. So when you're facing your fears, a lot of insecurities come up, and you'll feel this more around full moon eclipses. So we'll do a separate video on that. But when you're doing a new moon eclipse, focus on intentions, focus on areas of your life that you want to improve, focus on healing your inner self, and start writing down your goals. What did you want to be when you were a kid? Where are you now? What do you want to change about your life? And how can you start doing that in ways that are easy and tangible, and just create a short list and sit with that list and make sure that you read it on a regular basis. Tape it to your wall or write it on a whiteboard. I'm constantly changing things on whiteboards in my home so that I'm reminded about what my monthly goals are. And then I have papers for 6-month goals, 12-month goals, and 18-month goals, but you'll never remember them unless you look at them. So make sure that you're putting everything somewhere where you can look at it and remember what it is that you want to achieve. And then make sure that you set a personal intention that any negativity that comes up during this time gets released out of your being. And then you can do this meditation where it's a pyramid of light, and you envision a pyramid of light just falling over you, and you supercharge it with a neon violet light. That's the color that I like best to meditate with, but you could do it in any color. And then you allow that pyramid to just fill with whatever color you choose, something that's empowering, and you ask 7 stars to come up in each of your chakras and fill your chakras with light, and then ask your pyramid to expand and put 1 star of light above your head, 2 below your feet, and then into your ankles and into your wrists and into the palms of your hands and into your feet. And this is when you say, I now program this pyramid to be filled with light and allow positivity to enter, and only allow negativity to exit from this pyramid in my being, and it may not enter again. And when you do that, you're basically setting the intention that you are going to elevate your energy and you are going to elevate your presence in the world so that you can be a better version of yourself and be stronger and trust your ideas and trust your intuition. Because a lot of times when we're going through change and transition, we don't trust ourselves and we don't trust our intuition because we're like, everything is changing around us. What do we know? So doing little meditations to clear out your subconscious and to face your fears and to let go of any negativity that's holding you back, whether it's in your friend circle or if it's in your mind or if it's at work. Start facing those things. It doesn't have to be confrontational. It just has to be something where you're opening up a dialogue, because when you open up a dialogue with a belief system that doesn't match yours, you'll start to realize and you'll find something that really matches who you are. So this is just a short video of something you can do during a new moon eclipse. I highly recommend that you check out your personal astrology chart. I'm not an astrologer, so I can't do them for you. But I love Kelly Rosano, and I'll link her in the description. And have a beautiful new moon eclipse. Bye!